Good morning, dear students. Hope you all are safe and fine. You are watching EduStar Class 4 English Grammar. Today, we are going to learn from your grammar book, Lesson 9, Verbs, Part 3. In the previous two videos, we saw the different functions of the verbs, that is, doing verbs, being verbs, and having verbs. In this video, we are going to learn about helping verbs. Let us see the tabular column and recollect the previous videos. In the present tense, am is used with I only. Is used with singular nouns or pronouns. Are is used with plural nouns or pronouns. In the past tense, was is used with singular nouns or pronouns, and were is used with plural nouns or pronouns. In the present tense, has is used with singular nouns or pronouns, and have is used with plural nouns or pronouns. In the past tense, had is used with both singular and plural nouns or pronouns. A verb is a word used to express a certain action done by somebody or something. For example, Raja goes to the circus. Lata eats fruits every day. In the first sentence, the action word is goes. It is done by Raja. In the second sentence, the main action word is eat, and it is done by Lata. Verb plays an important role in a sentence, and without a verb, a sentence is incomplete. A verb is also used to tell us the state or condition of somebody or something. For example, I am very happy today. We are late for the circus. A verb also tells us about the time of an action. That is, the tense of a verb denotes the time of an action. Now there are three main tenses: present tense, past tense, and the future tense. The present tense of a verb tells us about an action that is taking place now or an action that happens regularly. For example, he goes to the circus every day. The verb goes refers to the present tense since it talks about a present moment. The past tense of a verb tells us about an action that took place at some time in the past. For example, he went to the circus yesterday. The verb went refers to past tense since it talks about a past time. The future tense of a verb tells us an action that will take place at some time in the future. For example, he will go to the circus next week. Here, the verb will go refers to future tense since it talks about a future time. Sometimes we cannot do the work all alone. We need someone's help. In the same way, even main verbs cannot work alone. A helping verb is a verb that helps another verb. They come before the main verbs to help to show the action. They are attached to the main verbs and they help in forming a correct sentence by extending its meaning. For example, he is going to the circus. The verb going needs the help of the verb is to make a complete sense. We cannot say he going to the circus. The verb is does the work of helping verb since it helps the main verb going. We have eaten the pancakes before the muffins. The verb eaten needs the help of the verb have to make complete sense. We cannot say we eaten the pancakes before the muffins. The verb have does the work of helping verb since it helps the main verb eaten. The following sentences shows the use of is, am, are, was and were as helping verbs. I am going to the circus today. You are coming with us. Daddy is taking us to the circus. I was baking a cake. We are planning a trip. The verbs am, is, are, was and were are used as helping verbs. And the verbs going, coming, taking, baking and planning are used as the main verbs. The following sentences shows the use of has, have and had as helping verbs. He has given us the tickets. We have finished our homework. You had gone home. The verbs has, have and had are used as helping verbs. The verbs given, finished and gone are used as main verbs. Helping verbs help other verbs denote the time of the action. Let me explain this with few sentences. I am going to the circus. The helping verb am is used with the main verb going to denote an action taking place at the present moment. The boy was feeling tired. The helping verb was is used with the main verb feeling to denote an action that was taking place in the past moment. Daddy had booked the tickets last week. The helping verb had is used with the main verb booked to denote an action that was completed in the past time. From these above sentences, we can see that Each of these sentences have a main verb and a helping verb. The two verbs work together to complete the meaning of the sentence and denote the time of the action. Now, let us practice what we have learnt. Take your grammar book and turn to page 46. Exercise D. Circle the helping verbs and underline the main verbs. The first sentence, the program has started. Here, the main verb is started. So, underline it. And what is the helping verb? Has. So, circle this. The second sentence, the Mehetas are arriving at 8 p.m. Here, what is the main verb? Arriving. So, underline it. And what is the helping verb? Are. So, circle are. The third sentence, the librarian is smiling today. What is the main verb here? Smiling. So, underline it. And what is the helping verb? Is. So, circle is. The fourth sentence, I am going home after school. Here, what is the main verb? Going. So, underline going. And what is the helping verb? Am. So, circle am. The fifth sentence, the neighbors are helping us next week. Here, what is the main verb? Helping. So, underline helping. And what is the helping verb here? Are. So, circle are. Likewise, complete exercise D and send through email. Okay dears, see you in the next session. Bye.